Develop empathy. Humans, like many other animals, are designed to form social bonds with individuals in their environment. We learn how to read others and replicate their actions from a young age. This is something we do to fit in, receive what we want and need, and feel connected to others. Empathy, on the other hand, entails more than being able to read others' actions and experience their feelings. It's about envisioning what it's like to live their lives as they do, to think and feel the way they do. Empathy training will help you become more sensitive to other people's feelings, learn to bond with others, and feel less lonely. Empathy will also assist you in treating people as you would like to be treated. Compassion meditation, also known as loving-kindness meditation, has been proven in studies to stimulate the part of the brain responsible for emotional activity. It might also make you feel more relaxed and stable. While mindfulness meditation has comparable benefits, it is less effective in generating empathy. Empathy may be increased by deliberately picturing what others are going through, according to research. Even reading fiction can inspire you to see things from someone else's point of view. When at all possible, put your judgment on hold. We are less inclined to sympathize with those we feel are to blame for their pain, i.e., people who get what they deserve, according to research. Recognize that you have no knowledge of the other person's background or situation. Seek out folks who are different from you. Exposure to another person's culture or ideas has been found in studies to help you sympathize with them. The more you interact with individuals who believe and act differently than you, the less likely you are to make rash decisions or harbor prejudices. Concentrate on people rather than things. Immaterial goods, such as the sensation of being loved or a nice gesture, are significantly more likely to elicit genuine thankfulness. In fact, a desire for more material possessions is sometimes an indication that you are attempting to meet a deeper need. Materialistic people are frequently less pleased than their peers, according to research. They are less satisfied with their life as a whole, and they are more prone to unpleasant feelings like dread and melancholy. Give to those in need. Not everyone can afford to give tens of thousands of dollars to their favorite charity, but that doesn't mean you can't help people in need with little donations. Helping others is beneficial not just to them, but also to you. People who are altruistic are happier, according to research, and may even experience an endorphin boost known as a helper's high as a result of doing good for others. Volunteer. Volunteer at your local homeless shelter or SPCA instead of sitting in front of the TV on weekends. Serving others might make you feel more connected to them and more like a member of a community rather than a lonely individual. Every day, perform random acts of kindness. This might be anything as simple as assisting an elderly person with groceries to their car or giving someone the right of way when driving. The more you do this, the more you'll understand how rewarding it is to serve others, which will eventually lead to you overcoming selfishness. According to research, the pay it forward idea does exist. Altruistic deeds are passed down from generation to generation. Your modest act of compassion and generosity may encourage someone else to do the same, which in turn may inspire someone else, who in turn may inspire someone else, and so on. Pay attention to how your actions affect others. We often spend so much time focused on our own actions that we forget to consider how our actions influence others. Part of this is a psychological defensive mechanism designed to assist us deal with social situations. If everyone reacts to you in the same manner, you may have acquired some unhelpful patterns. It's possible that you're letting your defensive systems to get in the way of your progress.
Consider how people react to you, for example. Do they appear to be readily hurt by what you say? It's conceivable that, rather than everyone you know being too sensitive, you've evolved a defensive mechanism of putting others down to make yourself feel better. Experiment with various ways of communicating with others that don't cause the same level of harm. Take a look at how you communicate with people. Look for patterns and figure out which ones are useful and which ones aren't. You might be more responsive to people around you if you learn to be flexible and adaptive with your actions. Investigate your abilities. Everyone has a talent or hobby in which they excel and sincerely enjoy. If you don't believe you have a skill, it's likely that you haven't discovered it yet. It's common to have to be persistent and try a lot of different things until you find anything that works for you. Similar sorts of people could be drawn to similar hobbies. Adrenaline addicts, for example, may not be drawn to a knitting club's peaceful, moderate pace, but someone who prefers other quiet pastimes may be. Identifying who you love being with might assist you in determining what you will appreciate. Patience is required. Change does not occur in a linear fashion. It takes time and practice. Breaking out of old patterns and meeting new people or trying new hobbies can be challenging, especially if you're busy. The secret to success is perseverance. Enroll in a class or learn a new instrument or activity that interests you. You'll not only learn something new, but you'll meet other people who are also interested in learning. Trying to learn something new may also be a good approach to get out of your comfort zone in a safe and productive way. Do what you're passionate about. You will not be satisfied no matter how much money you make if you spend your entire life doing something you despise. While not everyone is fortunate enough to turn their favorite pastime into a job, it's crucial to spend some time doing activities that make you happy. Doing activities that matter to you will make you happier and more contented. Art or music, for example, may help you express your emotions and thoughts in useful and healthy ways. It's a frequent misconception that the people who achieve the most success in life are the most focused. They don't let anything, including taking time for themselves, stand in the way of their one purpose. Unfortunately, this may be a dangerous way of life. Don't allow yourself to get so focused on one element of your life that you neglect the others. Consider why you're so dissatisfied with your employment. It's conceivable that certain adjustments will alter your feelings about it. If you're dissatisfied because you don't feel that your job is important or aligned with your beliefs, you should look for something else to do. Play around with life. Work and enjoyment must be balanced in life. Stagnation and boring daily routines will result if you focus solely on one or the other. Positive occurrences cause us to adapt fast. As a result, we may grow desensitized to happy experiences, particularly if they are our only ones. According to research, when we're in our comfort zone, we're not as productive as when we walk slightly outside of it. Even though it's a little intimidating, it's crucial to seek out new experiences and relationships with others. You will be able to do more if you do so. Our drive to avoid pain and suffering might cause us to reject to be flexible. However, research reveals that accepting vulnerability, which includes the risk of anything going wrong, is essential to fully experience life. A wonderful place to start is with mindfulness meditation. One of the objectives of mindfulness is to become more aware of any recurrent thinking patterns that may be impeding self-awareness and acceptance. Find a class or conduct some study to see which approaches are most effective for you. Thanks for watching. Hope you could get what you need from this video. If you like it, please subscribe to this channel and hit the like button.